Cold at the touch, dead in the eyes. No signs of life no more. I put your love under the knife. Leave me to die here all alone. No signs of life no more, no. A crying dove may never fly.
Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Verdict. How is everybody doing tonight? We are back for another Meseeks Madness Royale, as you can see from the banner. Pretty sweet banners, man. Shout out to Kahlua, killing it with the graphics. As you can see, we are back with some Meseeks Madness Royale, and we have on call with us is going to be Gilmania co-hosting, guys. Gil, how are you doing today?
Yo, doing amazingly, and pretty happy about the new graphics. You know, I feel like they look pretty sick. Pretty happy about how they turn out to be, and pretty excited to see some new names in this tournament of today, but also some of the regulars that we see week after week.
Absolutely, bro. I was just taking a look at the actual results from last week. Let's see if I can get it pulled up on chat, but if not, I can just read it out. It's actually going to be Affiliate Esports taking the win from last week. That's crazy, bro. They won 155 points with 35 kills, and they beat the second place players, Explicit, by 3 points. They ended up with 152 points and 38
Wow.
kills. So that's crazy how, I'm assuming placement points got him there, right?
Bro, yeah, because if you look at it, actually, Explicit is gonna end up with more kills, but Aphelion, thanks to the placement, takes the dub. And I feel like that's the closest week we've ever had. We've had close weeks before, but 3 points, that's unheard of.
3 points is crazy, bro. It's
A single
definitely,
kill, isn't it?
yeah, I mean that's a single kill. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, 3 points, or maybe even a bit higher on the finish scale. I want to say Affiliate actually got 2 first place finishes last week, so that could be the determining factor. Nonetheless, man, all the points matter when it comes to these final tallies and whatnot. Everything isn't finalized until the end of the stream when Echo and team are able to count everything, go back through and take a look at all the kill feeds and whatnot, and make sure everything is accurate. So I'm super excited about this. This is going to be a 4-game series as always. $40 cash prize. Again, this is a Trovo sponsored event. Trovo, SXC, Finger Sleeves, HyperX, and Juju Energy. Make sure you use code Meseeks at checkout. Tell them your boy Verdict sent you. And from the chat, you can actually see that we're going to be giving away a few pairs. We'll give away 3 pairs of the SXC Finger Sleeves at the end of the stream. You have to be present in order to win. We must be able to tag you in chat. If not, that's it. We're going to move on. We're not even going to waste our time. So, Citrus coming through with the 61 Raiders. Let's go!
Hype in the chat. Thanks so much for that raid, Citrus. Much love, my friend. Appreciate it. And with that raid coming in through, if you look at the lobby Verdict, there's 95 people in the lobby. That means that we are mere seconds away from starting the first game of the night.
Absolutely. I'm actually seeing what is going on here. I see like Team 17 and Team 22 maybe back and forth. Are they going back and forth between a team? I don't know what's going on there. They're obviously trolling us. Nonetheless, this is probably the most packed lobby we've ever seen. Well, I don't know if we've ever had 100 in the lobby, but it is certainly like near that capacity.
Yeah, we're barely at full, and although I don't think we have had 100, it's understandable. So, right? It's like having so many people involved every now and then, even if it's just you every 2 weeks. If you're taking in consideration like there's 100 people, it's gonna happen. But it's the most that we've had in a while. That's for sure. 95. Most squads are at full capacity, and yeah, you're right. I don't know who that player like from which team it is, but he's moving around between slots. But talking about the teams, the usual numbers that I can see in here, of course, SNS Los Muertos. I can see Wicked Esports, Explicit, of course, Manic Aces. I see Alchemy, that squad that we were excited about, and that has been so close in a few games, but some others just not having the greatest performance.
This is a all-star team that is compiled of players that have once played together, are
Mm-hmm.
now reunited. They added Ansi last week, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely one of those rosters that you just can't, Milky. Oh my God, dude, Milky, get out of here. Thank you for the ban.
I got you. I got you.
Good God, bro, what was that, dude?
Good
Definitely one of
video.
those squads that you expect a lot out of because they have such like high expectations for themselves. We have such high expectations for them. They have shown up and proven to be elite status players on any team. Now that they are back together again, it's one of those things that they are bound to pop off, and they can, one or two things: ruin your night or get eliminated early. We saw a little bit of frustration from them last week. Obviously, Affiliate took the bag there. It was really a close knit all around game of or tournament, if I don't say. Saints Esports finished third with 125 points, only a 25-point difference, or about 30-point difference in those three spots. So, looking forward to the competition that we're going to have tonight. Obviously, we only had 17 teams compete last week. This week we've got a topped off lobby, bro. This is the only time I've ever seen all lobby spots filled. So, game number one going to start up. What are your predictions, Gil?
What are my predictions? Well, coming in from last week, of course, like we didn't have as many teams, but Affiliate and Explicit, I'm expecting a lot for them. Explicit being also close to victory are most likely gonna be pretty thirsty for that first spot. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see them pop off. And I would also like to see something else from Alchemy. So I would keep a close eye on to Explicit and Alchemy.
Explicit, Alchemy. I see an SGH team that we saw pop off last week back in the mix. Glad to see these guys in the mix. Got a plethora of top tier teams here in the lobby. As I say that game number one starting up, I'm not gonna get lagged out. We're good. We're chilling. All players in SNS Los Muertos there. Bot artillery or bot. I'm not sure what artillery it is, or if it's artillery or battery. AE, Wreck by Reapers, SNS sites, Alchemy. I'm seeing we got Wicked Esports in the mix too. So gonna be a very decent first game here, as we do have all players loading in 18 seconds before this first drop. I'm gonna try to refrain from opening the map, and maybe that'll give me an advantage on being able to see like where those legendary items are at. Every time I open it up too soon or before the flight takes off, it like glitches and I can't see anything. There we go. I can see it now. We see radar base, bus station, overgrown ski town, and countdown. We got the platform right outside of heat. Gonna be an interesting drop.
Yeah, it's gonna be most likely a good one in there. The aerial platform is gonna be available, but it's gonna be a little further away. I'm not too sure if we're gonna see too many teams. What I do see is that plenty of teams decided to drop off early, and I don't know if they're going harbor, but it seems to be the case. I see at least 4 squads going that way.
It's crazy. Wicked's team is going to be there. Actually, they're going to be heading to radar base. 2 teams harbor, 2 teams radar base. Team 11 and 9. So, oh my God, are we getting spoiled here? Wicked Esports and Alchemy going to be contesting here, as they're going to make their drops right onto radar base. They're going to try and get some loot here, and we'll be able to tune in the action with that. If you see anything else on the board, let me know. I'll be more than welcome to switch over if these guys don't develop into something a little more prosperous.
Well, I don't see no fights necessarily, but I see that certain places are gonna have a little bit more people. In Nookdown, there's 3 squads. On Pier, 3 teams dropped in there, but the squad number 4 decided to leave. And that's all I can see so far. A couple of teams on on standoff. I see that. Oof, that's gonna be okay. That squad from Explicit is taking some damage on Tumuko, who just got knocked out.
And
Okay, I don't know
just
which
an interesting
Explicit roster that
roster
is.
change. Oh, Citrus taking some shots. We're going to see the first blood here. Citrus going to get one. He's going to have Sun super down, or actually Sun and Resume down. That's going to leave Rotissa the only player alive. That's going to be 3 quick kills for the guys over at Alchemy. They're not going to have a single casualty. Citrus was absolutely one shot, but he manages to escape with his life. He's going to be able to heal up, plate up, and take out 3 players there. He's going to pick up 3 kills by himself, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, picks the 3 kills over at Wicked, leaving them only with Rochisa, who's currently running away, trying to stay safe. There's no point in trying to contest something like that. Wicked Esports with not the greatest start, but Alchemy having the start that they wanted. 3 kills right off the bat, 3 for Citrus, and I think we've talked about that before, right? Independent on which team he might be at, if Citrus is popping up, the team is gonna have a great game, and so far it's at least heading to be that way.
I've mentioned it before in the past too. It's kind of like the similar situation with Aphelion. Granted, last week I don't think Dark Helmet top fragged as much as he normally does, but when Dark Helmet pops off, dude, everyone for that Aphelion roster is just all insane. We've seen games where both players have carried and they've got wins, obviously, but it's just a different beast when you got the whole team contributing. Citrus getting those 3 kills is going to be huge. It's going to be big for morale. I'm on board with ECL. Eclipse actually going to be taking on some fights. Oh my god. Giovis bit off a little more than he could chew. He's going to be down, thirsted, and out. Down bad. Team 25 is going to lose 1. They have 5 kills on the board, actually, early. And they're going to probably get this kill on the Giovis as tags are going to be scanned by what looks like Striker, who is going to be right on the outskirts of this building that Giovis is in.
Yeah, the problem is that they were pretty low. Now that they've healed, are trying to rush inside. I think this is now a 3v3. As the first one is knocked out, Spooky does get a kill as well, but Spooky is currently 1 HP. Like, one single shot could have done the job. He's gonna be able to heal back up, and Striker is still gonna be in the proximities, trying to get the 2 remaining players from the squad of Ancient, the squad number 10, with only Mara and Insane alive. Insane is gonna be in a good spot though. He might get a better position, but he doesn't notice that Striker's over there. Striker gets a few shots off, but Insane continues to be alive. They're trying to be playing it aggressive, but I'm not too sure. Striker with that that new LMG, although it's not being released, of course you can find it on the ground in Battle Royale, and Spooky with his snipe gets the kill onto Insane. And yeah, I don't know if you've noticed that. At least I have noticed an increase in the amount of players that decide to use with this LMG, and right off the ground, right? It doesn't have that much recoil. The fire rate is pretty nice. The damage as well. I'm really liking it, and yeah, that's unfortunate that you cannot personalize that just yet. But once you can actually do it, I'm sure we're gonna see it even more.
Yeah, dude, that gun is a beam. It was recently added to the game about, what was that, maybe a season ago, but they still haven't put it in for customization. That's very important. But it's a high capacity, 0 recoil round loot item. That's OP. It kind of replaces that M4 LMG roll, which, in my opinion, the M4 LMG just not it, dude. It is hella recoil, has a lot of bullets in the mag, but it's definitely not an ideal option if you're going against players who have, AKs or weapons that are highly accurate and very effective with damage. So Aphelion actually able to get the drop uncontested. They're not really pushing for kills. I see Merely actually gets a knock on the Sim. So should we actually drop back over there? SGH going to drop down 1 player from Headshot. First going to go down 2. Shogun from Saints Esports actually popping off at the moment. And he is down.
Yeah, he got knocked down by Space. Rosewing is in a car, tries to run them over, but doesn't work out. Weeweeman does get a kill onto Haste and gets the knock onto First by Shogun as well. And I think SGH got eliminated? Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. They are actually going to be taken down. Saints Esports actually does the dirty work there. That is going to be tough. They push the top of this hill that's right outside of Sakura. they are not going to live to see the rest of this game. We'll see you guys back on the second game. Nonetheless, we still have plenty of action. A lot of players actually on the outskirts of the zone. Team 25, the team that we expected in Nuketown, going to be out. We've got 2 teams in practice range. Actually, that's actually going to see another team yet taken out. So next little bit of action. I'm
Alchemy
expecting.
might be in a fight.
Who is that?
Alchemy right now under
let's go.
squad number 20.
Yeah, say less. Citrus gets a knock on the imposter. Anti's going to be weak. Citrus is going to be weak. Anti's going to be knocked. Drago from LW actually going to go ahead and get that. And Merely actually going to be taken down too. So now this is an interesting, what seemed to be like a bully kind of role, actually going to turn into, you know, the bullies getting bullied as LW holding their weight here. This is going to be leaving one player alive. Yes, Citrus gets him. That is going to do it. Tags are going to have to come through for Anti and Merely. This is a position that the guys over at Alchemy definitely don't want to be in early, though. They don't want to be caught, exposed outside of the zone, and put in a position where they can't continue to thrive on. As I say that, my guy Rotissa is just going to be inside of the Antelope, not able to recover from that transaction that occurred earlier. So Rotissa going to be the last player alive, going to be living it out by themselves. I'm assuming that nobody else was able to come back on the revive flight for Wicked.
Yeah, unfortunate case for Wicked, getting knocked out early by Alchemy and unable to recover as they had too many people around to try to go for the dog tags. Rotissa continues to be alive, but without that much luck. He does get the two personalized weapon. I thought he was gonna do it. Actually, he's still gonna be with the shotgun and the locust right now, but yeah, not the greatest start just yet. I do see that Josue from Real Gamers is gonna get the kill onto Simply. I don't know what slot Real Gamers are this game though. Oh, they're gonna be on the 21.
Yeah, I actually, you read my mind because I actually swapped over without even saying anything. Saw the interaction about to happen. These guys don't have any kills. They have 3 now. That's gonna leave 1 player alive for the Wicked Elite roster. And I'm assuming that's a Wicked Elite roster. It might not be. But Bricks is going to be the last one for those guys. So 24 going to be down to 1. Both Wicked teams going to be down to 1 player here early in the first game. So we still got plenty of action left. 3 games to go. This one obviously nowhere near being done. 16 teams alive, 52 players. We still got like 2 revive flights. So definitely going to be interesting as we do see. Man, where did Alchemy go? Okay, they're back. They're back. Okay, so they've got 7 kills already. Is there anybody in the lobby who has that high? Might be.
7. I think
actually, Eclipse.
There was the squad 25, right? Eclipse.
Yeah, Eclipse, dude, man, they're running the table right now. I mean, it's only +1, but they wiped 2 teams, and I don't believe they had any casualties besides that one, and they were easily revived. So, interesting first game is it's about midway through, and we still got a plethora of players and a few revive flights to come through.
Yeah, and I also do see Exotic taking the heat coming out of the squad number 14. The players from Maniac Aces are gonna have a knock onto the few players from Exotic. There's only gonna be leaving 2, being LGBT and Brian. Brian gets the snipe onto Lucky. I feel like the snipers have been pretty crucial in this game so far. He's gonna get that knock and the thirst.
We've seen several shots that landed and were able to, you know, end up being kills. Sometimes you see those knocks, especially this early in the game, you don't see the like follow through with it. We've seen a lot of knocks from snipers and a lot of follow through. So a very interesting point indeed, as snipers playing a big role here in the first game.
Yeah, and the fight continues between Maniac Aces and Explicits.
Oh no, look who pulled up.
Ooh, he tried to run away. He's gonna be able to do it. He does get the 2 dog tags, and I don't know where the next revive fly is gonna be, but between Papa Bear and Hatter are trying to take this knock. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but he is getting pushed over by the dogs. Those dogs can be really annoying, right? They're way faster than zombies are, and they hit a little bit harder, but as long as you take them out early, it shouldn't be a hassle. But if you are not careful enough, they can bite you once or twice and put you in a dangerous spot against your opponents.
Very well indeed, and that's going to leave Hatter, the last player alive for This the Maniac Aces roster. He's going to be playing his life right here as he should, because there's going to be still 2 players that are outskirts of the building that he's in. They're going to be playing that prevention role. Team 25 actually on the roll towards this next drop. Actually, that's where we're going to take some action and see if anybody engages here. There's going to be a drop that's outside his zone between Frigid Wetland and Ski Town. 2 players are actually pushing towards it because it still has a little bit of availability left there too. So that's an interesting strat as the zones close it in. It's going to be 2 health store damage. So if you outside his zone, minus 2 for your damage. So.
That's gonna be at least 1 kill for Wicked right there.
Oh, Wicked.
They're not gonna. Yep.
Oh, that's not one of those players. So he actually spotted that player from Team 16, and they're going to be wiped. So I'm not 100% sure who was that player, but I was just talking about that. So interesting enough.
Yeah, that's gonna be at least bringing them a little bit more points besides the placement. Like you mentioned, it's gonna be right in the middle of the current circle. The next one, the next safe zone is gonna be over there, so that could provide us a bit more action. Trying to look at the squad of Aphelion, who are currently moving in the outskirts of Sanitarium, but actually no, that's not the team that I was talking about. I'm looking at the minimap and they're quite spread out. I don't know if there's a fight going on right now. I do see that kill from IG. They're gonna be getting the knocks onto Maniac Aces even. Okay, let's see what's going on over there. Hatter is the only one alive yet again.
That's tough, dude. You just came back from the revive flight and you're getting taken down. No, actually, he hasn't even got the tags in. Hatter's actually going to be that last player alive, and Team 22 is still going to be on the outskirts. He's going to be rocking the motorcycle. We're going to have some action from... Actually, I just dipped away from AE, and they're taking some hits now as Menace is going to be knocked and thirsted. Snow going to get that kill. Draco's going to be down. Soar, Asor, and EDU are actually going to be the last ones alive, as we do see Soar actually pushing aggressively. They're going to get the knock in the finish. The Finnick has just been a phenomenal BR gun recently, has it?
He definitely has, like, that fire rate in those close ranges. It might not be the greatest in a lot of scenarios, but in those close fights where you know that they're gonna be around the corner or in a building, you just saw it. It can shred the opponents just like that, super quickly. And there's of course also the MP7, but the Fennec, the fire rate, it is gonna be a lot more dangerous if you are not careful enough. Aphelion does get the kill at the end, and that's gonna be the 5th one. They did get the revive flat onto Menace, so they're gonna be back onto full force. I'm not too sure if they're gonna be able to get some loot back for Menace, but at least they got the kills.
I'm actually on board with Merely from Alchemy. They're actually going to be thirsting wrecked by Reaper's Ravon. Going to be up in the air. Not going to be able to... Oh, he follows through with the sniper. How toxic. 3 kills on the board for Merely. 10 total for the guys over at Alchemy. As I did see Citrus and I believe maybe it was Joe. Yep, it was Citrus and Joe who are actually inside of the Antelope. They are actually going to be pushing back into zone, but I did see Merely actually aggressively push by himself, and now we're going to have great map position for Team 1 who are on the top of this hill, but a very thirsty Team 9 in Alchemy. They're actually going to get the push from the Antelope, Citrus, and Anti, or Merely and Anti actually. Citrus actually going to jump out and push, as we do have some tower action right here.
Yeah, he might start a fight against the squad number 14, tries to get some heal, gets back into the Antelope. He's probably going to be heading towards the safe zone. But Citrus in a good spot to start up a fight against those players from the squad 14 and squad 7. I'm not so sure if he's going to wait. Actually, Hatter getting knocked out by the storm, so not too much to worry about. That's going to be the end of that squad of 14. No, he did get a revive onto Papa Bear and company, actually, so many cases are still going to be alive. But I do find it quite interesting that Citrus and Joe are, like, riding around in the Antelope, you know? They're just being patient, waiting for an opponent to drop. I even noticed that Joe is not on top of the Antelope, which is an interesting strategy. I think that he's doing it to, like, maybe juke the enemies into thinking that the driver is alone. But Joe is in there to immediately jump onto the turret once he has to do it. He's going to be doing it right now. He's thinking about like fighting against drops from Wreck by Reapers. I think they're gonna be doing it right now. There you go. They're gonna run him over. They get a few shots onto him, and that's the 12th kill for Alchemy. Alchemy Steel now gonna be fighting against Aphelion. They had to drop out of the car because they noticed how dangerously low it was getting. They all started colliding onto them, so they had to immediately get out of it. I do notice that Citrus is gonna have that airborne. He's gonna be using it to try to either engage or have a better spot to begin the fight. Citrus is gonna be in the air. It's thinking about where to go, and he seems to be willing to go to the safe zone. He does not want to fight just yet. He wants to have a better spot before the next safe zone collapses.
Really going to be encountering some action. Anti going to go down, and Thirsted, Papa Bear from Maniac Aces, one of those teams that we were actually questioning if they were going to make it through. Merely actually going to be taken down. So Maniac Aces on the brink of taking on some action with Alchemy, and we are going to see the res come through for Merely, possibly. Smoke comes down. We're going to be waiting. I'm going to jump over to Loki. Loki's actually not even anywhere in the vicinity, so it's not even going to be a factor. But what is bad is that they are like dead middle or right on the outskirts of the circle. We're going to have several teams shuffling in. They are inside of a walled area, so that should allow for Merely to get the res, and he does. I see it come through. Smoke's going to come through. Gas is going to come in, get tighter and tighter. We're going to see Loki and Rotissa actually go down to the zone. So decent for Wicked. Wicked ends up with at least, I think it's like 7th place. So for one player to stay alive the entirety of the game, that is definitely a respectable finishing place.
Yeah, and what's even better, Joe right there with the nades. Joe getting 2 kills with the grenades. They know that the squad of Eclipse are over there. They know that the Aphelion is as well. Merely's gonna get a few shots, and the fight continues to take place. Merely barely gets knocked out with a really good snipe. I don't know where that came from, but takes him to 7 HP, continues to be alive. Joe and the Citrus are going to be playing a little bit more aggressively as I see them getting closer onto Edu from Aphelion. Citrus gets a lot of shots, but not enough as he gets knocked out. He's going to get thirsted pretty soon by Edu, like I mentioned. That's going to be it for him. He was doing an amazing job, but now he's going to be leaving in here. Merely tries to take revenge and does it. That Fennec. We were talking about that Fennec, and that's the power of it.
Yeah, that gun up close, the rate of fire and the damage that comes along with it, you're not going to be able to compete with it. I understand the MP7 is like the meta right now, but let's be real, dude. That gun up close, if you hit your shots, dude, they're dead. You can hit fire and spray it. It'll hit a lot of... Oh, man. Merely goes down. Menace going to be rotating the backside. He's going to go down to the zone. Actually, Menace going to go ahead and get 2 more on Joe, and Alchemy is out of it. We are getting down to the wire. XPL team number 13 taking on Aphelion. Draco and Menace going to be super, super weak. Draco, 1 shot. Bro, come on, hit those. Menace down. That's going to leave 1 player left in this 2v3 scenario. No, it's going to be Ultra actually staying alive. So Ultra is in a 1v1 situation, or 1v2 situation. And I don't know if the res is going to come through for Menace. I wouldn't be thinking about the res. Ultra.
Yeah, I think Draco's just trying to make sure that they don't get the kill. He's gonna go for it. Okay, Ultra could be popping by any time. Right now, he's gonna go through the water. The revive is gonna come through. Ultra finds the enemy and gets the knock.
Look at that, bro!
Oh my god, that's because he wanted to get him healed back up, huh?
Bro, he didn't even get the res. He wasn't even able to get the res off, bro. He was sticking it as soon as he stuck it. He was about to finish up. Ultra snuck through underwater, bro. 200 IQ from there. I actually peeked right over to his point of view before he did the deed, and it was pretty neat watching the kill feed or watching the kill cam, and that would be the only thing that you see at the end of the game. And they take it. Game number 1, hell of a ride here in first one.
Yeah, victory for them. 19 kills as well. So not only first place, but also getting a heavy amount of kills for themselves. Of course, Aphelion ended up like with the 10 kills, but they could have gotten the first place as well, right? They were fighting against that Aphelion roster. That's going to be the main Aphelion roster, actually. So between them, they were also close, but Yeah, you were just saying it. He shouldn't have gone for the revive, right? He had enough health that even could have been used as bait, right? Because with the first plate, of course, you get even more points for yourself at the expense, of course, of losing one of your players. But you're gonna get a kill, you're gonna get a first place. I think I would have traded that.
Oh, dude, if it's a 1v1 scenario, 2v1 with the player that's down, counting as a player, it's a 1v1, bro. You got to be aware of your environment. You got to be aware of the situation. You got to know the
Hmm.
dudes within the area. If anything, I would have done like a search and destroy move. I would have stuck them and then just got up and just repositioned. Obviously, that would have probably pissed your teammate off because he's like, "Oh, come on, get me up, I can help you." But at that moment, bro, there's no doubt in my mind that it was just a lost cause to try and get that res. There's no point in it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. It was pretty risky and ended up paying the price. But Ultra going to be with 7 kills. I think he's the one that got the most kills in this
Yep,
game.
he was, and he played that underwater bandit. So they pick up first place finish, 19 kills, 10 kills, and second place finish for Aphelion, wrecked by Reapers right there, 7 kills, and a third place finish. Alchemy started off strong. They ended up with 16 and a fourth place finish. Very, very competitive mode. Just as I said, the team that we were speaking on from Wicked Esports. They pick up 1 kill, but a 7th place finish with only one player alive. Rotissa, that's all you could ask for, right? A top 10 finish. Definitely much better than trying to contest all four of that Alchemy team by yourself after losing 3 teammates. Like, I mean, as soon as you dropped.
Yeah, it was the move to just try to survive for as long as possible. Not only that, he got that extra kill. So now they gotta start thinking, okay, we got the option to at least get a few points. Now is it time to actually get a hell of a game in the next ones. That's definitely what they need. And this squad 13, I don't know if that's gonna be XPL or Eclipse. Although let me check
I
real
want to say
quick.
that's
That's Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Huh.
I'm thinking it's Eclipse, but you also see the ECLO or clan
Hmm.
tag for Frost and Aim, so I don't know. Another notable performance, Hatter, OP, 4 kills for him for Team 14. They collect 10 kills, which we normally don't see Maniac Aces in the mix at a top 10 finish with 10 kills. So 6th place finish and 10 kills, definitely better than weeks past. Um, Eclipse Team 25, one of those guys we saw earlier in Nuketown, they pick up 8 kills and an 8th place finish. Blazed and Baker, Team 1, they pick up 10 kills and a 9th place finish. So you could see it here. The rest of the points, Saints Esports, who we saw pop off a little earlier, they get the team wipe. That's almost all they do. 5 kills for them.
And now we'll have to see on to the next ones. I was talking about explicit and well, I don't.
I don't think we did. I think that's one of the things we were looking for. We just did not see it. Who knows? We'll see. Also got. Oh yeah, bro. That huge kills. Huge kills for Joe and Alchemy with the nades. Got to point out, man. What was I about to say? Did we have somebody leave the lobby? I don't know. Any rate, oh, Wicked. That was not Wicked Elite. That was Wicked Sins. I didn't look at the registered list of teams, and I made the perfect move of assuming it was a team, and you know what happens when Verdict assumes. He's always wrong. So I made a call. It was wrong. Sue me. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'll do better next time. I promise. Nonetheless, huge first game. We saw a few teams pop off that we don't normally see pop off. We saw the regular teams that pop off. It was definitely an eventful first game.
Or the same, or if some other teams can bring a little bit more of the more action for themselves. Yeah, you mentioned that there was teams that we usually see do good in this game, but some others just not having the best performance, being more of an average in a way. So they will need more than that if they want to end up with a victory. Of course, we did see that Real Gamers, that squad that, if I'm not mistaken, you once were watching onto a different VR tournament, and that were popping off. And in here with us, I've seen them do good. Like they have not do bad at all, but they have not been able to be that top tier team for a victory in these tournaments.
Absolutely. So, looking forward to this second game to start up. I think I might have had you muted at the very beginning of the transition to this page, so I don't think they missed anything you said. I think you were good. Verdict dropping a ball on several occasions here. I apologize, chat. I don't think we missed anything there, but I think I caught it, but I definitely need to be a little bit more aware. I got people DMing me about spots. Like, literally got a DM at 9:32, and we had just started up that first game, so very unfortunate that I missed it. Let me see. But no, I appreciate you guys following up with that. A very, very decent second game, hopefully, coming through. As we saw a bunch of action in the first game. I'm excited, bro. I'm pumped.
And we're gonna start game number 2. And I did notice that we got even more players, Verdict. That was like 98 or something like that. So we're really, really close to a full lobby. I think it was only one single squad that only had 2 players. So that's gonna be the only 2 missing squad members in the lobby. So proving to us that there's even more and more people interested, and understandably so. I feel like week after week we see the level on all of these squads only go up higher and higher, and that's more than a reason for a lot of more squads that were already interested, but also more that maybe were not too sure about joining us. That this is a real deal, and you gotta take it serious, or else you're gonna struggle in these lobbies.
Oh yeah, dude, you need to take it super serial. I'm just kidding, guys. Definitely making fun. I don't even know where I got that from. Oh, that's from South Park. I gotta stop. That's not appropriate. Any rate, yeah, Verdict watches South Park. Sue me. Another suable moment for Verdict. Flight pattern gonna be going right above Overgrown, ending above and between Harbor and Radar Base. There is going to be a platform that's going to be completely irrelevant at the very bottom of the map. That's going to be right express range. And as I expected, the gold parts of the map showing up on the map now as I expanded. Kill House, Dock, Circus, Downtown, and Harbor all going to be where some of that legendary loot is going to be. We'll see some hot drops in Kill House probably, because that's going to be like an old school, like that's like an old school hot drop, right? That Kill House and Launch Base. That was like where you dropped off at if you wanted to sweat. As I say that, I don't see anybody going Kill House. I rip.
I was actually gonna say the same. I was expecting at least a few teams to go there. We do see people going to Sakura. We do see people going to Dinner, but leaving Kill House on its own. pretty weird to see that. I did notice that on Dinner there could be a fight as there's 3 squads, and Josh is gonna get knocked out by headshot from SGH. SGH having an early knock and early kill for themselves. That is going to be pretty important to begin with.
Yeah, there's 3 teams in the vicinity. This is dangerous territory. So we're going to see Reaper merely actually going to get a shot onto Simp as he picks up the Bison, makes great use of it. Reaper going to spot one, not take any shots, and we're going to see, what is the name of this team? Team 16 actually lose another player as SGH is going to clean house. Space Captain going to be spotted. Georgia going to be taking some shots. It's going to be tough one to win here as Miguel and Georgia are going to be the last player. Well, actually, just make that Miguel. And then you got wrecked by Reaper on top of the hill. Oh my god. Miguel down he goes. That's going to be a thirst and a finish for those guys. Oh my god, what happened over here with Alchemy? 2 players have dropped. As it does look like I'm seeing in the field. Blaze takes down Rotissa. Drops takes down... oh my god. Several fights that are happening early on. So
all over the place. Headshot getting knocked out. from SHG that got a squad wipe right off the bat. On the brink of elimination, as the only one alive is going to be first. His 3 HP gets knocked out. That's another squad wipe over there. Like you mentioned, Alchemy also being pretty low. I do see that on Sakura, those 2 squads that I was talking about are under a fight, being Eclipse and Aphelion Savages. The side of Eclipse are going to be using the Airborne to push onto Aphelion right now. Frost is going to drop onto the roof. He's going to try to get the knock, but actually gets killed himself by Hani. Hani gets the kill, gets the best laugh at the end. And pretty unfortunate. He was trying to have the benefit of the surprise over there, but ended up backfiring for that player. And Ultra gets knocked out early again.
Sakura's getting
as well, I meant.
super hot over here, and it does look like, are they wiped out? Sun goes down. They're going to be down to 1 player too. Sun did get the tags first before and scanned them. That's going to leave Resume to stay alive. Now, if he can stay alive, that's going to be, 2 players back in the mix. Yes, Revive Flight is there. Okay, no harm, no foul there. Sun obviously going to have to be picked up, and I'm sure Team 1 in the mix too, they're going to be replenished minus Blaze, so a few trades going to end up to another 3v3 as we do see 3 players alive for each. 2 on the Revive Flight for Wicked. Resume going to go ahead and play this a little aggressively. He's going to spot one going on the ramp or the zip. He's going to beam MVP. He's going to be one-shot. Not going to be able to secure the dub, and he can't play aggressive here because his teammates are coming back from the Revive Flight. Baker going to be rotating down bottom. Baker going to be there. Oh my, that's tough. Resume is going to get taken down as he was in a very unfortunate position, not being able to push that and get the finish onto that player from Team 1. Going to take it back over to Sakura, as I do see plenty of teams actually still in a mix. Downtown, actually, we're going to go. We're going to see Alchemy still battling it out with Team 10, so Merely, Joe, and Anti alive. Citrus going to be on the Revive Flight for next. Sim's going to be back. Magic's going to be back. Plenty of action here from Team 20 and Team 9, Alchemy.
Yeah, Alchemy and the side of Lethal War are in the brink of starting a fight yet again. Citrus is going to be back soon. Anti is actually going to get knocked out by Magic. Magic gets the knock and the thirst. The side of Joe and Murray decide to play a little bit more passively. You know, they're both basically waiting on their opponents to potentially make a push and a mistake so they can get the easy kills. But pretty interesting to see them play that way, right? I don't know if they got the revive onto Citrus, but if they didn't, that's gonna be like a really huge hit for the side of Alchemy right off the bat. They do have 2 kills, but without Citrus, it's gonna be a hole that is gonna be hard to fill. Talking about Lethal War, they're still gonna have the full squad remains alive. They did get 3 kills provided by Magic, and I'm not too sure they know that the side of Alchemy are still under them, so they're probably just gonna leave that place under Downtown. Looking at other places, I'm trying to look if Wicked was able to fully recover, but I don't know if you noticed that both Blues and Rotisa, when they were back, they were quite far away, so they had to travel all the way back to Harbor if they want to get the duck tags, which I'm not too sure they have the time to get them.
They're gonna have 2 players back in the mix over here. They split. Could actually work in their favor. So we do see, I'm not sure if that's Baker and maybe Blaze. No, Blaze came back with Revive Flight. That's basic. So it's gonna be, nope, it's MVP and Baker. They're gonna spot Rotissa and Blues. Man, these guys are vicious, dude. Imagine camping the tags. I don't blame them. Wicked Esports, obviously a dominant force in the mix. They're going to get pushed by 2. Baker's going to get the knock. Or actually, Baker's going to get knocked. Blue's going to get knocked. Rotissa going to go down. That's going to be it for Wicked Esports.
Really well played by MVP right there. Within the smoke, I think that ended up causing a lot of distraction to the side of Wicked. Both ended up dying, and that's going to be, yet again, the early end of the road, but this time around without that safe spot of Rotisa being able to survive. Now I'm looking at Alchemy, and Joe is going to get the knock onto Magic. Magic, the player that had all the kills for Lethal War. So I was talking about the fact that Citrus might have not been back, but it seems like they did get the dog tag. So now they're able to fight back a little bit better. Little War are definitely trying to bite a lot more than they can chew, in my opinion. They've been constantly trying to get Alchemy, but it doesn't seem to be working out for them.
Doesn't, but you can't blame them, dude. Anytime you leave Alchemy, or, you know, back then it was Palace, any team that Citrus is on, I'll go ahead and tell you that. Spoiler alert, I'm definitely telling you, camp those tags, because you can't have these guys back in the lobby messing you up. And as I say that, Citrus is actually going to get a knock in the third on the stem. That's going to be 5 kills for Alchemy. Alchemy might be able to get the better of this, as I do see that last player. Oh my,
Yep,
you're
they did.
Fruity. You're Dunny. Lethal Weapon, or was it Lethal War?
Lethal War, yes.
Lethal War, down and out, bro. That is a thirst and finish well-positioned play by Alchemy. They get the better of that transaction. 6 kills on the board for them, and they are off to another fantastic start.
Yeah, 6 kills for them. They're now going to be moving on to the safe zone. They're not too worried about it. You know, it's only going to be doing 2, I think, 1 or 2 damage at a time, so not too much to think about for the time being. I'm looking at the right side of the map, and I do see a few teams between Boss Station and Sakura. I'm not too sure if they're going to encounter one another, but Squad 7, the players from Wrecked by Reaper, are going to be in the middle. So if they wait for a little bit longer, they could potentially start up a fight against Squad 13 and 15.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting transition. They're caught in the middle at the bottom of this hill, though. Maybe that's just runts. I do see Prince up top, so he's got better positioning. Ravon going to have better positioning up top, too. On the side of his hill. SGH going to be, or Saints Esports, as I say that, messing up. That's going to be Rosewind and team. They're going to be spotted. They're going to be taking some action over at Team 15. Looks like they were trying to get a few shots. Or Team 13, rather. Not sure what the situation is. AIM actually going to be playing his life. Frank Dini is as well. They're going to be inside the building. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, man. I'm looking at shots on the map as if I see them, and I didn't even see anything. Nonetheless, we're about midway through the second game. 16 teams left. 56 players, 97 in total that started off with. That is a hell of a lobby.
Yeah, they're all trying pretty hard to get as many kills in as quickly as possible. I did notice that the side of Saints decided to go for that airdrop. That is going to help them a lot. Frank Dini is going to be in between Wrecked by Reapers and Saints. He's probably hiding as far as I can tell, you know. He's in that building. He's just basically waiting for stuff to happen. He's definitely hiding under behind some boxes, but being with Wrecked by Reaper super close, he's gonna have to move soon, or he's gonna cut out between enemies' fire.
We see both teams, Wrecked by Reapers and Saints Esports, actually
In the
take
air.
the air for the airborne. Not only are they going to be rotating into the zone, getting better positioning, Ron going to go down to Frank Dini. Oh my god, that creeper. Frank Dini comes through and spoils the rotation for Ravon. That's super unfortunate.
Yeah, he was. I mean, that also means that the enemies could potentially try to go for him. I do see that Wrecked by Reapers are continuing to be around that place, but not necessarily trying to go for a fight, as drops actually drop to the hands of Shogun, leaving only Runs and Prince alive. They are not gonna be in a pretty spot, and Frangini, if he was like a little bit aggressive, he could even get the knocks onto Runs and Prince. Both of them are gonna be pretty low. If he realizes that, that's gonna be the end of Wrecked by Reapers. They do have 5 kills, and it all comes down to if they go inside of that building. It could have been a more like slaughter fest, but everyone pretty much tried to play it passively. But even so, some of them ended up dying.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate. Frank Dini capitalizing on his abilities to sit in that building for a little bit, play patiently, picked off a weak player who was on the outskirts of everyone else. That's going to be Ravon. So big kill for Frank Dini and team. They have 1 on the board, but I mean, in my opinion, when you're able to, you know, camp it out and get that 1, that means a lot more than 0. So game number 2 coming down to the wire here. I'm not sure if we have that dead slap performance. I say that Soar goes down to insane. Soar going to get revived. Team 6 and Team 10, Team 25, all going to be in the same vicinity. Team 10 is going to be the guys over at X1, Giovis and Santi and Insane. Soar going to go down yet again to the zone. You got to get the medic over there. Where's EDU at? He's coming back to the revive flight. That's tough.
Yeah, trying to go back. Ooh, Insane is going to end up getting knocked. That's not going to be an option to get the revive by Santi. He's going to try, though. Oh, he does have medic, so it could be a possibility. But he does have to be careful and really quick, as the set of affiliate are going to be in the proximities. And that's exactly what I meant. With a safe zone doing so much damage, it doesn't matter if you get the revive. He's not going to be able to heal back quickly enough. So this X1 roster is going to be under a lot of pressure and have to try to go back into the safe zone. But if you look at the minimap, you're going to notice a really really interesting amount of colors between the area, and that's given the fact that we've had those 16s that you were talking about for oh so long by now, and the space is getting just smaller and smaller, but squads are just trying their hardest not to get knocked out that early. They know that the placement can be pretty important as well, and that's exactly why they don't want to leave just yet.
I see several teams still outside of the zone. That's going to be wrecked by Reapers making their way in. Runt's going to be making his way in. Minute's going to go down. That might be the last player for AE, as this second game has not been as fair to them. EDU is actually going to be alive. So 7 kills on the board for them. We're going to see 2 come back on a revive flight. They got 1 more to come through. That last one's going to be taken off in about 2 minutes. Airdrop coming down as well. And we're just going to see EDU, who has the medic, which is not upgraded just yet, play the outskirts of the zone. Very dangerous positioning for him as he's making his way in. We are going to see several teams converge on that airdrop that's right outside of farm. So Team 1 that we mentioned earlier got the wipe on Wicked Esports. They're going to be their first dibs, so actually they're going to be camping at the top of this hill waiting for players to push up. So interesting to see. This is definitely the position you want to be at if you want to take advantage of the people who are trying to get their loadouts.
Yeah, they're trying to take at least a few shots with a sniper, but it's not working out so greatly, as Baker ended up being the one taking the hit from the opponents. They have a great spot, but if they're not landing the shots, it doesn't matter. They are going to continue to be in that area. They know that they can just, at this point, just wait and see where the next safe zone is going to be and if they got to move or if they can stay over there. But given the fact that they have 6 kills, that's not bad at all, but they're definitely going to need a little bit more. Frank Dini, I just noticed like he got knocked out outside of the safe zone. That's going to be atrocious. Miguel also getting knocked out. I feel like Saints is not in the best spot. They had 2 players fall out. It's only going to be Shogun and Dior. Shogun is going to be in the middle of a fight against bot artillery. He leaves Juani 1 HP. He's going to be able to get out of there safely. Dior does get a knock onto one of the players from bot artillery. He's going to spot Juani and gets the knock as well. He's not going to allow him to survive just like Shogun did. That is going to be the 8th kill, I believe, for the side of HGH. Wait, no, this is going to be Saints, sorry. Saints with 9 kills. As Dior, I'm not too sure who got the last one. That's going to be the 9th one.
Shogun.
They ended up... Shogun, yeah. They ended up losing Rosewind, but it's only gonna be 2 players alive for the side of Saints.
Yeah, that's super tough. They did get the better of that transaction and actually get a wipe on Team 2, that bot artillery team, as we do see them exit the stage. And now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's going to be in between farm and pipeline. We're going to see several teams, farm, several teams in the actual safe zone already. That's going to be Team 9. That's going to be Alchemy. They're going to be trying to run things and prevent players from rotating in, as we do see the medic come through for Merely. Annie's going to be in a vehicle with Joe. Citrus is thirsted and out, so that's going to leave the last 3 players for Alchemy to bid their on here, as the top side of this hill is where we see the vehicles approaching. Team 25 still in the mix. 11 teams left, 26 players. It's anybody's game at the moment. I don't see anybody with a full team except for Wrecked by Reapers, who were almost wiped earlier. Oh, and Team 1.
Yeah, there are going to be the squads that still have 4 players. Wreck by Reapers, they have the full squad, and they're slowly but surely moving through the tunnel inside of the safe zone. And I think squad number 3 is going to be behind them, but above the mountain. So that could be an interesting fight as well. SNS squad
Los
provided
Muertos,
by
if
the...
I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that's Los Muertos. I think so. I'm
Yep.
going to quickly check. Yes, that is indeed. The End and Wonton are the only ones alive for them. And like I mentioned, they're going to be running inside of the safe zone, and they're going to encounter Wreck by Reapers right now.
Yes,
They could be
indeed.
in a good spot.
Oh, definitely. Wreck by Reapers on the bottom of this hill. Wonton and the End going to be at the top. Oh, no. Wonton going to be
No.
knocked immediately. The
Twins.
End is
Double.
over for SNS Los Muertos. We're going to see Alchemy actually be at the top of this tower. Joe and Merely are going to go down, as it does look like the cluster is going to be super OP in this factor. We're going to see Saints Esports actually push the top of this hill, and that's going to do it for Alchemy. One player left. Shogun comes through and cleans the house.
Yeah.
Wow, what a little bit of a feed there.
Yeah, Shogun with that clutch nade, getting those 2 kills. Dior getting another knock with a grenade on 2 drops. A lot of people dying over and over, mainly because of the nades being thrown all over the place. We do have Raid by Reapers. We do have that IG squad, the squad number 1 that we were talking about. They may have not been hitting the shots prior to this moment, but now they're hitting a lot, and they're with 14 kills. Dior gets the kill at the end onto drops. Prince gets a kill onto Shogun. A lot of people dying, only 4 squads remaining. And the squad number 1 still has 4 players against 5 enemies. Basic is going to be with the sniper getting that knock onto Prince. They're going to push him to Dior.
Talk about shooting fish at a barrel, bro. All Basic did was just peek over the side of the hill. Baker as well. And they were just easily able to poach those kills. Big for second game for the guys over at Team 1. Eclipse, Blossom, and Spooky are going to be spotted. Spooky going to take down MVP. That's not even going to result in a kill. Basic going to go ahead and clean Spooky. Game number 2 is done. Team number 1 take it on the back of 20 kills for their team.
AUG Outcast. I was talking about the fact that they were in the good placement, but not landing the shots. They moved around again. They were in a good spot again, and this time they were having no mercy for their opponents. Like you mentioned, picking just at the right angle at the right moment, getting those kills, third-partying the opponents, and once they were in the 5 and the 4v2, they just cleaned out the lobby at the end. Extraordinary job by them. IG Outcast showing to us that there's still more to show us in here. And for the second time in a row, first place is going to be with 19 kills. That's quite interesting.
Super interesting indeed. I was assuming they got 20. I obviously did not do my math right. 19 kills, still nothing to shy away from. That's huge for us. Huge second game for Team 1. They take the bag. First place, 2 kills for the guys over at Team 25 as well. And a second place finish. So looking at all the kills in the feed and everything, making sure we get that on stream. Definitely, I wouldn't say a less eventful game number 2, but the kills look like they were a little more distributed. If you take a look at it, we don't have as many teams with double digits. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like it was because of the beginning, wasn't it? I feel like right off the bat, there was like 3 or 4 squads that got wiped right off the bat. So that ended up decreasing a little bit the amount of kills, but there were still a couple that were able to come back from that. But yeah, that we have a really, really hyper start. And then after that, it was a little bit more chill. Not necessarily like super slow, but a little bit more chill, I can say.
A bit more chill indeed, and some of the notable performances as we take a look at it. Obviously, IG Outcasts take the bag, 19 kills. Wreck by Reapers popped off to 11 in the 4th place finish. Alchemy right there with them. They pick up 10 in a 5th place finish. SNS Los Muertos picks up 12 in a 6th place finish. Don't see them normally pop off that much, but glad to see it when that happens. So glad I was able to catch some of that on film or on stream. Some other performances that we can't overlook. Aphelion. They finished 2nd last game. They finished 12th this game, and they do not have anywhere near the amount of kills that they had last game, right? 7 kills for them. 8 kills and a 13th place finish for Bot Artillery. And Team 13, is that explicit?
Yeah, it is.
3 kills and a 14th place finish. That's tough.
That is tough indeed. After such a great game number one, right? Frankdini does get 2
Facts.
kills and gets 1, but falling off too early for my taste. And that's gonna bring the fight into the air once again. We do have IG with the first place 19 kills. We did have Eclipse with sorry, not Eclipse, Explicit with a 19 kills first place. But the first game was not the greatest for IG Outcast. The second game was not the greatest for Explicit. That's gonna show us that a lot more teams are gonna be closer, and I think we gotta pay a bit more attention onto those that might have done at least decent in both games. I'm trying to look at who might have been though. I feel like it could be no, because Saints last game also up, didn't they?
If I'm not mistaken.
So it's been pretty pretty unorganized. Some teams having a good game on the first one, and some others doing it on the second one, but not anyone actually repeating it back to back.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen consistent performances around the board. We've seen some notable performances from Alchemy in both games. Not necessarily a first place finish, but double digits and a top 10. I'm trying to see if I can rewind stream back a little bit long enough so I could see where everyone finished at in the first game, so that way I could kind of pinpoint it and kind of have an idea of.
It was on the ice area, wasn't it? Not where was it? Close to frigid wetlands, I believe.
Yep. Dang, it's already been like 20 minutes since that game ended.
I'm not too sure.
25,
it could
actually.
be though.
Good God. So Eclipse finished first. Phillian. Oh yeah, they did actually have the same amount of kills as they had second game. I would say the most consistent gameplay that we've seen so far is gonna be Alchemy so far. So,
True.
yeah, that's something. And then Team 1, who finished with 9th place, but also has like right at 10 kills. So, they're gonna be our team to watch the next game, as they picked up 19 the second game and a first place finish. They should actually be neck and neck with the boys over at Alchemy, if not edging them by a few points.
All right, so Alchemy it is the squad 1 IG Outcast, and of course, like Explicit is gonna be contesting, not as much, but still over there. And hey, look at that shiny unicorn being shared in chat.
Oh, look at you, Prince. Let's go with the flex. Love the uni, my guy. Very pretty. Give a shout out to Wreck My Reapers. Prince coming through with the shiny uni. I saw Lottie actually get a sub earlier. Appreciate you, Lottie. Guys, don't forget to hit +1 in chat. That's all you gotta do. +1. +1. Just like this. You'll see it in chat in a little bit and be like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Valka coming through. Hit +1 in chat. Make sure that you are registered for the SXC finger sleeve giveaway. We're going to be giving away 3 free pairs of those at the very end of stream. Do not forget to be present, because if you're not, you won't be able to claim your prize. Doesn't matter what the situation is. We go and we do the drawing. Remember, there's a 5-minute delay, so when we start to do the drawing, it'll be towards the end of Game 4 for you on stream. Be present in chat. Be watching. Be active. As long as we are able to tag you, you will be able to receive your prize, and then from there, all you have to do is join the Meseeks Discord and message my guy Grimity. He will handle everything else. I actually received my pairs. I got 2 pairs. I got one of the Unrivaled, and then I've got some of the Consistency, which I've already opened and used. I absolutely love them. You are not going to want to miss out on those. I haven't used the Unrivaled yet, which are the 2nd edition. I am so stoked to get
Don't forget to use that code Meseeks for the 10% discount and get yourself a pair today. Now, verdict. We're gonna be starting game number 3. Everyone is inside of this lobby. 24 squads as of right now, 91 players. And we already said the names, right? The squad number 1, Outcast, Outlast, and Alchemy, and of course, still Explicits. So those are gonna be in the mix, but maybe there could be a bit more if they can get a heavy lead in this game number 3. The flight is gonna take off, and that's gonna provide the teams the option for the platform, which today I don't think it has been the spotlight, right? The air platform is not being a place for a lot of people to land on.
It hasn't. It's been irrelevant in the past 2 games because of the position of it. Right now, I would assume that we're going to see some action there, as it's going to be within grasp of the flight. The flight pattern is going to start off in between radar and harbor. Going to end up going all the way down south to practice range and countdown in between those 2 areas. Map is kind of split. You're not going to be able to reach like Heat or Ski Town, but that drop is, or that platform is certainly going to be reachable. And Alchemy is actually going to be able to get all of their legendary loot without any contest. That is huge for them, as they are going to be able to get that and be able to take off. Team 1 is going to be uncontested at farm, so that's an interesting drop for them. They're going to be able to get their loot uncontested. We're going to take the action to Crash, where we see 3 teams crashing down on each other, and that's going to be bot artillery taking on what looks to be Saints Esports. Blossom from Eclipse going to be taken down by Ultra. They're going to be picking up some big kills in the first portion of this game.
Yeah, a lot of people in there. Bot artillery trying to do something, but Fresh actually gets knocked out by Shogun. Shogun gets the thirst, and Papa Bear gets the kill. Maniac Aces making themselves present with that steal of the kill. Papa Bear. Oh my. It's gonna be really unfortunate for Bot. Yeah, the disrespect was present, that's for sure. And they continue to fight against one another.
Yeet's gonna go down. Loki, Hatter, and Papa Bear for Maniac Ace is actually gonna be alive. And Ultra and Frost are actually gonna be left in a very awkward position. They're gonna be on the inside of what looks to be Nuketown. It is. They're actually gonna be on the brink of elimination here, as Team 12 has made a bit of work of them. Angry Birds down for them. Nicole, Mr. Finest, and Fat Superman. Fat Superman's a name I won't forget. They are making it difficult for Eclipse to, or is that Eclipse or is that that's Explicit? Explicit to do anything. But Team 25 I see in the top portion of Nuketown actually going to be there too. So that is going to be Eclipse, and they already have 2 kills on the board. They've got Blossom, who was their only casualty, coming back on the revive flight. 30 seconds left for that. Team 12, Team 13, and Team 12 are actually going to be living to see another day, as I see Frank Dini and Frost actually head for the hills.
All right, trying to look at Frank Dini. Like you mentioned, they are not going to take any part of that fight. They got their 2 kills. They want to get out of there as quickly as possible. And on Crash, the fight continues to take place, you know. Oh, wait, never mind. Frost is going to be trying to get a knock onto Finesse with a sniper. He gets 1 shot. Can he get the kill? He cannot. That is so unfortunate. I don't know if you were able to call that what was happening. Frost is going to try again. And he's going to get a hit marker for the 2nd time. Oh my god, Frost. That was 2 easy kills, and he got none.
That's tough, dude. Fat Superman going to take for the air, as I do see Crash is actually super sweaty. I got to make note, SNS Los Muertos on the kill feed. 4 kills for them to start this 3rd game off, and a squad wipe. I'm not 100% sure what team it was, but they did wipe that team out of Countdown. So a very consistent performance from here, starting off in this 2nd game, or 3rd game. 2nd game was probably their best game that we had to date with us at the Meseeks Madness Royale, but we're going to take the action back to Crash, as I do see on the mini map, it does look like there's still 3 teams in the vicinity. Maybe not as sweaty as it was before. Yeah, that's actually going to be 3 teams actually making their way out of the area. So Rick by Reaper is actually coming through on the backside of Diner as well. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, they already got 3 kills for themselves. They might be trying to look over for some more people. There's only Rosewin in the proximities from Saints Esports, but given the fact that he's a little bit far away from the rest of the allies, you know? Looking at the minimap, where are their teammates? Yeah, they're still on Crash while he's on dinner, so he's not gonna be trying to go for a fight anytime soon. Who I do think could be starting up a fight. No, never mind. I thought that Alchemy was trying to start a fight, but they were just. How long they been in that platform? Like, how much loot can you get out of that?
I don't know, dude. They've been posting up like vacation time up there, bro. Hatter did get a kill onto one of the Saints esports rosters. He's going to be pre-firing the bottom of this building, and he's going to be pushed. That's going to probably do it for Maniac Ace. This is a Hatter OP. He is actually making... Oh, there we go. He's going to be spotted. He's going to be the last one. Yee! But he's going to be nowhere in the vicinity of Hatter, so going to be super tough for him to get them tags. Last player alive for Maniac Aces. Again, nowhere in the vicinity. Looks like he's on the outskirts of Sakura. No, he's standoff. I'm way off.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty far away, so there's a low chance of that happening. But I'm looking at IG Outcast, like we were talking about, and they might start up a fight against Aphelion. I did notice that Bly already noticed that they were over there throwing a few nades. They're gonna be getting into the airdrop, and actually Aphelion decided to back out. It seems like they got spotted, and they were like, you know what, I don't want to take no part in this fight. But the one team that does want to do it might be IG Outcast, who dropped the Airborne and might be using it to engage against them. I don't know if that's the thing that they want to do, but it seems to be the case. Blaze gets onto the air, and yeah, I think he's a little bit bloodthirsty. He's gonna head towards Black Market, where Aphelion is at right now.
I don't blame him. There's only 2 players alive for Aphelion at the moment, so he's actually gonna get spotted coming out of the Airborne. But perfect timing for him to evade. Now, oh my, MVP is gonna spot him. He's gonna have him on the backside. As we do see MVP drop down aggressively. Soar actually gonna be taken down by Baker. That's going to leave Menace in a 1v4 scenario. If I am the guys over at IG Outcast, I would continue to Thursday, get them out of this lobby. This is only going to up your chances of finishing first in the overall grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the last player remaining. They already got 3 kills, and I think there are 3 kills away from them. So they're going to try to do it, but... Unfortunately, the Airborne was still on the ground. Menace used that and leaves that place as quickly and as far away as possible. And I don't know if he's gonna get spotted with one IG player from Outcast. They are getting dangerously close to Menace, and okay. They did not realize. For a second, I was like, okay, but maybe they tracked him down. They're gonna go for him, but no. They were just trying to get a good look. Once they didn't see him, they go back out. Menace may get a chance to get their teammates back up, but it's going to be tough. The other team that I did notice that is finally outside of the area platform is going to be Alchemy. And they're going to be close to squad number 11, the squad of Wicked. So I think they might be starting up a fight. Merrily does spot Sun and company in the air. Citrus gets a knock. Oh wait, that was only
those pesky K9 units, bro. Let me tell you. I just looked at chat and I read a message from Report, and his message reads, "Verdict. When you can answer this on stream. What team do you feel is underrated? And what team do you think has improved the most from your knowledge of casting?" That's a hefty question, bro. I'm not going to neglect it right now. I'm also not going to answer it right now, so I'm not neglecting it. What I'm saying is I'll answer that towards the the beginning of the 4th match, but at the moment I just with all the action that's happening right now, I'll definitely get you an answer. We're gonna see Alchemy actually try and push on the top side of this bus station, and Team 11 gonna be retreating for the hills as Rotissa is gonna be down and out. That does not mean anything for them. They're actually gonna be spotting their Wicked roster teammates in Wicked Sin. So Playgirl going to get spotted. Playgirl going to get played. Sun picks up another kill. That's going to be 5 for Wicked, Wicked Esports, who has not really been present in this first 2 games. They were pretty much eliminated early. I know the first game, the 7th place finish came through on the backs of Vertissa, picking up 1 kill and secure the position. But other than that, they have been just non-existent here in this in the first 2 games. This third game looking a lot brighter, but with the performances that they provided in the first 2 games, there's a lot of ground that needs to be made up.
Yeah, they've been able to at least get 5 kills. That's definitely a whole lot better than in the others, but a still long way to go for them. They do have the full squad. You know, Rotisa just got back from the revive flight. He's gonna be in the air right now, but because of the okay, he's gonna be going. She, I don't quite remember. Rotisa's gonna be heading towards this platform. Gonna be able to get a lot of loot. Given the fact that I don't know if you noticed how many weapons that they dropped in the ground right there in the platform. But that's gonna allow Rotisa to easily loot back up and get back into the fight as quickly as possible. Trying to look at the side of Alchemy, they are still not in a fight right now. That's gonna be problematic. They only have 2 kills for the time being, and that's way less that they need right now. Of course, the game is not over, and we've seen them pop off the end, so that's what they are gonna need, since they are gonna be getting now those weapons from the airdrop that they have so close to them, and potentially could start a fight against the Squad 1. They are gonna be using the airborne and getting dangerously close to Alchemy right there.
It's going to be an interesting one. We do have Alchemy actually with a bit of positioning, but with vehicles coming through, airdrop's already been hit. We're going to see this fight start off with the positioning actually going in favor of IG Outcast. They are actually going to force the bottom of this, or top of this hill, get very good positioning. And we're going to see Alchemy actually on a position of retreat, as I do see, look like maybe Citrus trying to get better positioning. Yeah, he's going to get in the airport. And we're going to see this fight take place, but not until better positioning comes through for Alchemy. So smoke on the airborne, vehicle still on the ground. It looks like 1 player still in the mix. Citrus going to push the top of this hill. Baker going to be spotted in the air. Going to be taking some shots, not going to land much. MVP's going to be still full of health. Blaze going to be in the vehicle. We're going to see the vehicle get shot. Joe going to go down. Basic going to get that first raid.
Yeah, Basic gets the first kill. Murley gets the second one as he knocks down MVP. He's gonna be shooting at Basic. He might get the knock. He only needs 1 more bullet, but he's missing a lot like crazy with that M4. Finally ends up getting it. That's gonna be 2 down for IG Outcast and 1 down for Alchemy. They're still gonna try to push inside of their place. Citrus with the MSMC, an interesting choice that I haven't seen too often, and also with an AK-47. They're gonna get pushed over aggressively by Blaze. Blaze trying to make something happen while they were distracted, and almost worked out. He's gonna get half HP from both, but they quickly get back onto full HP. Baker is on this top part. He's gonna get a lot of shots onto Citrus. He continues to be alive, and that's being a lot problematic for a little problematic for the side of IG Outcast. They're getting a lot of shots onto the opponents, but they're not getting the knock at the end. And against a team like Alchemy, you're gonna pay off the price, and that's exactly why Baker decides to leave that place, and he's gonna be now leaving Alchemy and starting up a fight against Wicked Esports. Baker does have to heal back up. He does have the airborne to be used in a few seconds, but he gets pushed over by his son and immediately drops dead, leaving only Blaze on his own, getting pushed over by another squad. IG Outcast, you said it. They had the position advantage.
You know what? And they gave it up.
They apart. Yeah, they gave it up.
That was a hard sell. They were very impatient, and it did not pay off. Usually, when you see people who have the hill advantage, they kind of keep that, and it works in their favor. At this point, the guys over at IG Outcast actually got off, or bit off a little bit more than they could chew, and it shows. They're wiped. They got a little disoriented. They spread out. 2 players were left alive, and they kind of split up and headed for the hills. And it didn't pan out. They ran right into another demon in Wicked Esports, who now have 12 kills. You'll see Sun has 8 alone. Dude is activating demon mode. Merely takes down Frank Dini in the feed. Captain going to go ahead and get a kill on the Hatter. Cool guy going to be knocked and thirsted by one of those Eclipse players. And this is making for a phenomenal game 3. Everything's just crashing down as the zone comes to a shorter or smaller area. This going to be an interesting ending. I do see, oh my, 11. That's Rotissa getting a knock onto Merely. Citrus is going to be spotted. Citrus is going to be taken down. And this is going to be probably it for Alchemy.
Yeah, Wicked Esports finally having up a fight, but Anti trying to answer back. Anti gets the knock onto Sun. Blues gets the kill onto Anti. Blues continues to push. Joe gets the knock onto Rotissa, but immediately drops dead by one of the Wicked players. A lot of them are gonna suffer a lot, but fortunately enough for them, there's a revive flight in 10 seconds. They're gonna be able to get the duck tags? Question mark. Yes, they're gonna be barely able to do it. That is their last revive flight. So Wicked Esports are gonna continue to be alive on full force, but let's see for how long. I do see that Shogun gets the snipe onto Josue from Real Gamers. The side of Saints, 15 kills. They're in a good spot, and they are in an area where the safe zone is gonna pay off an advantage for them. So I'm not. I'm expecting them to not lose that placement and continue to try to push more. They notice that Sun is in the air and that they're gonna be maybe pushed over in a second, so they're being playing pretty slow. But if you look closely, you're gonna notice that Playgirl is actually in the proximities without being spotted.
I think he
yet.
does spot him there. Yep,
Oh,
Playgirl gonna be exposed. Miguel gonna spot him. Twisted gonna take a shot on Yeet, get a knock. That's 3 for him there. And we're gonna see SGH running things here in the top, or the very ending of this game number 3. They've got 16 kills. They've got Wicked Esports still in the mix. They've got 16 kills. They're gonna continue to rack up, as I do see Team 21, RGE, C-Bloss actually gonna be spotted there. And we're gonna see the pistol knock from Sun. He's gonna be able to get free loot, and that's going to do it for him. Game number 3 looking super sweaty. Sun gonna pick up his 10th kill. Gonna take some shots on another player from RGE, and that's Shakia. Resume gonna get the finish and the knock and the finish on him. That's gonna leave one player left. Twisted, gonna be Twisted. Blues picks up that kill. That's 19. That's 3 kills and it's squad wipe from the guys over at Wicked Esports. And now they got Team 25 Eclipse. Blossom, the last player alive for them, gonna be rotating into the circle. I don't think they're gonna be a factor for this Wicked Esports team. As a matter of fact, they might be able to pick up another kill. But going back to that interaction with Alchemy on top of that hill, that was a tough bullet to swallow because, you know, you got the wipe, but you also gave them 2 kills as they weren't able to get the res. Zone was crashing down. It was like one of those moments where you try to go for the res, and no, you don't. You don't go for the res because it's not going to be possible. And now Savages from Wicked, the savagery from Wicked Esports is going to continue to reign here in game number 3. They're going to need to clear the rest of this lobby for it to be interesting, in my opinion.
Yeah, 20 kills and still 12 enemies alive. But a lot of them dying quite quickly. T-Bag and Fresh both getting knocked out. Juani as well. Everybody dying at once. And Lethal War yet again causing a little bit of trouble to their opponents. They might not have the biggest kills out there, but they are definitely being the team that causes that small amount of pain that is enough for you to not be at full force in the last fights. I'm gonna notice that Magic is getting a lot of snipes. Ends up getting the knock onto Rotissa, but gets knocks down himself. They're gonna be dropping the smoke, trying to get the revive, and at the same time they're receiving that Nova Gas. Few is gonna get that Fennec kill onto Edu, and only few players remaining are gonna be in here. But I did notice that a few are gonna be in the highest spot. Let's see if that can provide them any sort of advantage, as they also have the Antelope today taking use of.
You know what's tough, dude? It's tough to see Team 15 out of this. Or who was that had SGH? Where did they go? They had such great positioning. And now we're going to see Wicked continue on their rampage. Snow going to be spotted. Convict going to be there to come through with a vehicle. Not going to be able to provide any support. LW Lethal War. Team 20. Cherry going to be spotted. Magic going to be spotted. They are going to be exposed on the bottom portion of this hill. And now Wicked Esports. Full squad alive. They're going to take one shot on Convict. Gonna have to get that finish. Don't let your other team get it. Simp takes down. Oh, man. Simp steals it. You bastard. Simp takes another one in. Blues. Snow going to be going down the Drago. That is very unfortunate for Wicked Esports, as we did see kills be stolen Sun does get the kill and knock, or the knock on the Simp. That's going to leave one player alive in Magic. Magic says one shot, bottom of the hill. He's not going to be able to get a res on his teammate. You don't play for a res here. It's a 1v3 scenario, bro. Do your thing. It's a 1v2. Drago going to be spotted. Resume, Sun, pick up those last final kills. That's going to be it for game number 3. Wicked Esports comes through, and they pick up 23. It should have been 25, but those guys over at Lethal War playing so very dirty.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. They are just being obnoxious at this point, you know? They just try to third party you, and they do it properly, you know? They may not be able to get the first place, the most amount of kills, but they're getting the kills, they're getting the placement, and they are annoying you in the process. And now Wicked Esports is going to be joining the party of those that has had at least one great game. 20, actually, yeah, they did end up getting 25 verdict. So that could have been even 27. You said that they stole 2 kills from them, right?
Yeah,
so 25.
It would have been 27. That was an epic game for them. They desperately needed that. I don't know if it's going to make a difference in the grand scheme of things, but it definitely provides some moral support. Sun with the heavy carry. Heavy carry. 13 kills.
13.
That's the most. He's gotten more kills than some of these teams combined. In 3 games, 13 kills. Good God, 2,200 damage for him. 5 kills for Resume, who was right there behind him with 1,500 damage. Blues comes through with 4 and 3 for Rose. A very eventful game number 3 for Wicked Esports. Very prosperous for them. I would love to do a listen-in, but it is against GN. I did see that. I would love to start doing listen-ins, but obviously we are not able to do that, so... I didn't know that, obviously. I just read it from Valka, so... But less about that, more about the games ahead. Drago and Team Lethal War, who are those pesky still killers? Killer stillers? I don't know. Either way, they pick up 11 in a second place finish. They almost did the dirty deed on Wicked, but obviously Wicked prevailing, taking that number 1 spot with 25 kills. Team 4 picks up a 3rd place finish with a hefty 1 kill in the feed. Team 6, who's a Phillian, gotta say, they've been racking up those placement points. Not a lot of kills, as we don't see Dark Helmet in the building. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but they finished with a 4th place spot and a 9 kills. Team 2, Bot Artillery, again, not as many kills as we saw them in games past, with a 5th place finish. So... interesting. Who was the team with 18? Team 15. Oh my God, Saints Esports popped off.
Indeed, that's the team that you were talking about that was doing so great alongside with Wicked, and that ended up dying at the crucial moment, allowing Wicked to get way more kills. So yeah, it's been a lot of teams today. Alchemy, it's been Wicked, it's been Saints Esports as well, although they didn't have the base placement, but. Overall, I feel. Wait, what ended up being the place for explicit this game?
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Early, bro. They were way down at the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, team 17th finished with only 5 kills to show for it. They're not going to be a factor here in game number 4. They might still have a top 5 spotting. I don't really have time to do that. Well, I don't have time. I just don't want to do the numbers. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's just be real.
Yeah,
Verdict does not have time to go back. Does not want to go back and and do all that. Any rate, who's leading so far? Can't tell you that. Pleb Noob. It is.
Yeah, at all. It's all over the place today.
Come on. There's no way. Unless I wrote it down on a piece of paper, which I don't even keep paper at my desk. It's not happening. I don't even keep a pen over here, dude. I don't even have a tab open to, like, crunch numbers with. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm slacking in that department. Maybe God's Eye, who's in VC with us, could do it for us next week. Since he just... And Echo, who is sitting in Discord muted. He's actually deafened, too, so he can't even hear me insult him.
Yeah, but it'd be great, having them in here, just dropping out the numbers for us to know. That'd be great. I'm just saying.
We need some support. Come on, guys. Help a brother out.
But yeah, like in all seriousness, like it's been all over the place. There's been like at least at this point that like 5 teams that are gonna be neck to neck in a way, and everything is gonna be decided as to who can have a good game number 4. Because we were talking, it's either one team, I mean, teams getting one single good game, or a couple that have continuous average good games, not extraordinary, but not bad either, which is Alchemy and Aphelion that we talked about. So it's super close, not a single clue of who might be in the lead. And with that being said, remember, this is going to be the 4 game, and after that game, we're gonna be doing the giveaway. Don't forget to hit that +1. There is a delay on the stream, so you gotta make sure that you're gonna be in here with us for that moment, because we're gonna try to tag you. And if we cannot do it, we're gonna quickly skip on to the next one. So make sure you stay in here.
Yes, go ahead and hit that +1. So simple, guys. I just put it in chat 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row for you guys to see. And actually, I read in chat as well. God's Eye says, yeah, no. You know what, God's Eye? You just host a lobby and don't do anything else, okay? Don't worry about anything else, my guy. You ain't got to worry about, helping us out, listening to our bot asses talk about stuff we see. Don't worry about it, bro. We got this. We'll find somebody. All right? Any rate, we're definitely looking for somebody who is good with numbers like that. +1, that's right. It's exactly how Gilmania put it. You got to be present for the event to claim your prize. And the only way to be present is if you stick around. I don't care if you lurk. I don't care if you got a tab open. I don't care if you're on your phone. Just make sure that you're taggable in chat to be eligible to win a free pair of the SXC finger sleeves. We're going to be giving away 3 of them at the end of Game 4 for you. It'll be at the end of the stream for us, so we'll be able to see it before the game is over with, or maybe it'll be right in between the game being over and the scorecard coming out for that final game. I don't know. It's a 5-minute delay. You do the math. Just don't be out of the mix. Don't be untaggable. Be taggable. All right. Be eligible.
Yeah, be taggable.
Or else it's just gonna keep on spinning, and Verdict is gonna win 3 weeks in a row, right?
Imagine.
Imagine, right? Fixed. Definitely not.
Don't quote me, she says. Come on now, Bowser.
Quote me, Verdict. The fuck? Oh, sorry. Good God. I read that as I saw it. And obviously, guys, excuse me for my language there. Blame SNS Valka. Make sure you put all of your blame on her, as I didn't say it. She did, and I just repeated it. Jesus Christ. Unless you get consent. Oh, okay. That's what she's saying. When I grow up, I want to have more than 5 kills in a scrim. Oh, man, I'd love to have more than 5. He just did. I just did quote you. Come on, Falco. You set me up for failure here. Start the game up. Let's go. There we go. Perfect timing, God's Eye. You read my mind.
Yes, sir. Last game of the day. Like we mentioned, there's a lot into the air, a lot to be decided in this 4th game of the day. We've had previous tournaments where sometimes by this time we know like a clear winner because of how dominant he's been throughout the 3 games prior to this one. But today, today is not that kind of day. Today is the day where everything gets decided until the very last second. It's going to be a game where, yet again, we're going to see an aerial platform. It is going to be about in the middle of the map, a little bit on the north side of it, on the middle north side of it. So, most of the time we're going to see the first flight is gonna at least allow you to get there, right? It would be pretty weird if you cannot reach that place. And we already noticed that we already saw Alchemy going there once. So it could be interesting to see them once again. But hopefully not stay for too long. I'll be honest, it was quite weird to see them there for like, what, 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah, dude. I need you to get your stuff, get the hell on, and get some action going. I don't need you to be lurking up there like some creeps. I need you to get your stuff, get your business going, and get the show on the road. I don't want to see anybody stuck on the platform in the middle of a game after you drop there. Come on now, get your act together, Citrus. I'm obviously joshing you guys. Take as much time as you want. There's just going to be less kills for you to get on the map, as we do see a lot of players actually going down early. In last game, we are going to be taking a look at the mini-map, I do see... Okay, I don't have the bug. Very interesting to see that. So, going to go ahead and dip out there, take a look at the mini-map. We are going to see them go to the drop. Who will be there to contest, though? That's the question of the minute right now.
I did notice that right at the end, it was IG Outcast dropping down. Squad number 5 is going to be pretty close. The few with I Am Grim in there deciding to go. I think they're heading towards Sanitarium. So Alchemy did go to the area platform uncontested. There's going to be Outcast and Few going onto Harbor. And also the squad number 2, Bard, Artillery, and Aphelion are going to be on Black Market.
We're going to take the action over to Explicit, as I do see several teams in the secure area. This is going to be a hot zone for the 3 teams that are in the areas. I'm taking a look at the mini-map. Black Market going to be heavy. The guys over at Secura going to be in some heavy action. That's actually the only little bit of action we'll see. Frost going to go down. Frez going to take down Menace. Rosewind going to get that knock on Frost. I don't know if they'll be able to get the finish, so Team 15 started off right. And you know what? I completely neglected Report's question. You know what? I don't know if I could make a comment on who is the most upcoming team because of the amount of times that teams change. They change so frequently. But I've seen a lot of promise in the team that we're spectating right now. That's Saints Esports. Now, they didn't have the best game in the first, if I'm not mistaken. The first game was just not theirs. But they have shown a ton of improvement, especially Rosewood and Shogun. With the addition of Dior, Miguel also a solid player. I would have to say that Saints Esports is definitely on the rise, definitely on the come up. I'd also have to mark back when Lil Ja played for Wrecked by Reapers, they were on the come up. Now, I don't know if they're missing a potential top fragger, but at the moment, they're just not looking as impressive as they usually do. Prince is a great player. Runs is great. Ravon I've seen pop off. And I got to also mention Affiliate. I don't know what ranking they are in the top-tiered system, but when Dark Helmet's in the game, they are a team to be feared. You have to respect the Affiliate roster whenever he's in the game. I'm not saying don't respect him when he's not. I'm just saying that guy is an animal by himself. So those are some of the teams that I would like to mention. Of course, you got your Wicked Esports. Of course, you got your Alchemies. You know, Palace, when Palace was a thing. I don't think they are a thing anymore. And now we're seeing some very good, like very high promise from Explicit. Frank Dini's team, Team 13. They're showing some pretty good promise. They had a great showing last week. They're having a not so consistent one this week, but based off of the events that I've casted, they've shown some pretty good promise too.
Yeah, and right now they're gonna be with the 2 kills. They are around Sakura, and there's a few more enemies in the proximities. One of them being the squad at number 22, who are getting around in a car. And probably, yeah, there's gonna be the fight starting off. Frost with I think he's with the AK-47. He's gonna get into the high ground. Frank Dini gets the first kill into LGBTQ. Frost gets the second one, but immediately drops to Clown. Aimed up falls as well, but Frank Dini takes a bit of a revenge frag. And Explicit with only Frank Dini and Ultra are going to be able to survive that fight and quickly get to 5 kills. I think that was a squad wipe onto the squad at number 22, I believe that was.
That was a squad wipe. Team 13 going to be able to pick up 5 kills on that. They're going to have 2 casualties in Aim and Frost, but they're going to still be moving on. This is a banger so far. We saw a lot of action here. We got plenty of action left as game number 4 starting up. 21 of 23 teams alive. 72 players. We're going to have some revive flight come through. Some players replenishing. And Team 15, who are going to be on the outskirts, going to be left in a 2v2 scenario against none other than Explicit. So 2 upcoming on the rise teams. Going to be encountering each other. Looks like they're both going to be taken for the airborne. And this is an interesting thing to see. Both teams with the same exact strategy coming through. Of course, Miguel and team are going to have to get those tags. And may have been perfect timing, may have been the absolute worst timing who knows? We'll see how it pans out as we do see the guys over at Explicit taking on Saints Esports. Frank Dini going to be spotted. Frank Dini got lasered. And Ultra goes out as well. That's going to do it for... oh, no! We do see Frank Dini wasn't in the mix. He picks up his 4th as he takes down Miguel and gets the thirst.
Yeah, the one dying there was actually Ultra. Ended up dying. Immediately gets the tag by Frank Dini. And now the squad 15 Saints were in a good position, but not anymore. With only Shogun and Dior alive. Dior currently dropping from the heights. And Shogun without the best loot even. He does have that AK-47, but it's going to be the green one. He has the MK2. And he doesn't feel like fighting anyone as of right now. I'm trying to look at the minimap and try to look for the teams that we were talking about. And I just noticed that SGH got another kill. So that would be the player from Saints? Wasn't it?
Is it SGH?
No, I think it was another one.
That was that's the actual SGH roster.
Okay.
And they're actually going to get a trade. That's going to be wrecked by Reapers. Going to be encountering the SGH roster. Ravon and Run's going to be the last one alive. 3 kills for them. Headshot's going to be on the hill. He's actually going to be the last player alive, it looks like. Yeah, Headshot's going to be taking for the hills, and he should. So we're going to dip out because I don't really see any point of watching 2 players chase one. I want to take the action over to Frigid Wetland, where we are actually going to see both Alchemy and Wicked Esports duke it out. They also have some third-party action coming through potentially too.
Yeah, Joe and Citrus, the only ones alive. They're going to try to defend themselves. Citrus gets a knock onto Sun. That's going to be huge as he receives another shot. And he's now 6 HP deep. He's trying to use the adrenaline, so that's going to be working out for him. Joe going to be healing back as well. Citrus with the aggressive play, trying to get into the mountain without being spotted. He does see a resume, gets the knock, the thirst. I think that Sun is alive as well, but he doesn't care too much as he's getting pushed over from the right by the side of IG Outcast. He's going to be receiving a lot of damage, tries to run away with the sword, but he's now only 26 HP remaining. He's trying to run away, or at least trying to do something. He ends up dying, leaving only Joe on his own. Joe in a lot of trouble. He's not in the best spot. He does not have the weapon, does not have the healing, and he's going to get outside of the safe zone to maybe get some better loot. Citrus with the aggressive play that ended up playing against them.
That's tough, dude. As a player that we could sit, continuously. Oh my, look at that! How toxic Baker. I love it. Body shooting came through. Obviously, he was down. A little bit of overkill, maybe. I don't know. I can't really speak on that. I love the play from IG Outcast, and Joe obviously going to be in the last player alive for Alchemy. Game number 4 looking super tough. He's actually going to be spotted. Oh, he gets the better of the trade on basic, but it's not going to matter. He's going to go down to the zone here. No, he's going to heal, but he is not. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is going on with Joe? He is OP if he is able to stay alive here. I just can't. Oh yeah, there we go. We're going to see one of those players come back from the revive flight.
Oh,
Baker, you toxic.
Baker.
I love it, bro. Game number 4, not so kind to Alchemy. They're going to be down and out early. Baker's going to come through and revenge his teammate. Rotissa actually going to be brought back from the revive. Or actually, Rotissa's the only player alive in this situation. And the wife is texting me. She's like, hey, why are you screaming for? I'm so sorry. We are casting, babe. I'm sorry, Shug. I didn't mean to wake you. My bad, guys. I didn't realize I got so into the game. The wife was like, dude, shut the hell up, Verdict.
But yeah, that was quite an aggressive play by Baker as well, right? He was the only one alive, went for that kill and got it, and it could have backfired, but it did not. He's going to be remaining alive. The side of Basic and MVP are going to be back as well, so that's going to be huge for the side of IG Outcast, who have 3 kills, not the most, but continue to be alive at least for now.
Huge though, right?
Yeah, I mean, they got the kills onto a team that needed to be taken out of the place. I did notice that Lethal War is going to be causing trouble onto SNS Los Muertos. And Wonton gets a knock with a pistol onto Magic. That is pretty unfortunate. I feel like Magic is the one getting the most kills out of Lethal War as well.
I think
And
every game that
SNS
we've
is out.
seen, SNS Los Muertos, that's tough, dude. Or is it the sites? Nope, that's Los Muertos. I have a lot of promise in that team. I think they have a lot of potential to also make an upcoming for themselves. Obviously, we've seen them when they're on. They picked up 12 kills in game number 2. But I don't think I've seen the consistency that, is to come along with teams that are up on the upper rise. They pop off here and there. They definitely show promise. I'm just going to need to see a little bit more consistency. I think that's one of the things that we were like hitting on when we first started doing this tournament on a weekly basis. You can be great for one game. How many times can you be great for back-to-back consecutive times? Resume going to be pushed by multiples. He's going to get one. Oh my, this is an OP position. Now he's going to be pinched from 2. Striker going to be there playing this little head glitch on the barrier. He's going to get knocked. This might be... Dude, I love Resume when he does this. I saw him 1v4 team and get 3 of them, not get the finishes. He's going to get the finish because he's got the support he needs right now. And Sun's going to go down, but Resume is going to stay alive. He's going to be able to get the tags. Potentially, Blossom's going to be spotted. Blossom, that's going to be the last player for Eclipse. Blossom, get blasted. Resume picks up his 5th. He is undoubtedly one of my favorite players to watch here in this Wicked Esports roster.
He nearly died from a snipe.
Using first aid kit now.
From
He's
where,
gonna be able
bro?
to stay
T20.
alive.
Oh, Lethal War, you dirty, dirty dogs. Dude, they're on the top side
Was
of
he
this
the
tower.
one that got a snipe?
Oh, someone just picked up an Echo too. How toxic.
That's Lethal War just moves like that, you know? Oh, it's so great to see them in here. They got 10 kills as well, by the way. Like, I was saying that they had average games while at the same time annoying a lot of squads. Right now they're popping up. 10 kills so far. Still with 3 players alive, but yeah, Cherry's gonna get the dog tag as well, so... Lethal War trying to prove themselves worthy in this game. Yet again with the 10 kills and continue to push onto Wicked Esports, you know? They're gonna be contesting in the same area right now.
I don't think you want that smoke from my guy, Resume. He's got 5 so far. He's on a bit of a spree. He's pushing aggressively to the top of this
adrenaline shot now.
to the top of this tower area in launch base. And I don't think he's going to be able to spot anybody from here, but is definitely going to be in a position to pounce. We're going to see Rotissa, or Blues, actually taking some shots. Sun's going to be on the revive flight. Rotissa is back from the revive flight that that Rose was on. And they're going to be making their way back from bus station. So they actually might get pushed by Team 1, who's creeping up on the backside. So Sun comes back through. Team 11, Wicked Esports, going to be back in the mix. They've got 7 here in game number 4. 14 teams left, 47 players. This is plenty of game left.
Yeah, plenty of game left. 14 squads in there. A lot of people getting revived in the game as well. And look at that, squad 21 player. I don't know who from Real Gamers is, but he pushed onto the squad number 12. I don't know how this is working out for the side of Real Gamers. I did notice that Sebas was outside of the safe zone, ended up dying because he might be AFK as well. Shiki gets knocked out with an RPG by Superman. Josue is trying to run away. Josue with his allied knocked out, but at the same time being pushed over by Squad 12, which coincidentally is a squad that I don't think we've talked about too much. That's going to be some timers. Josue gets knocked out by Superman, leaving only Rosie alive. Rosie, the last player from Real Gamers, and a lot of players are going to be in the proximities. And he's not shooting at them. They're literally in front of him. Come on, Rosie, get the shots. He's about to die. There you go. Gets the knock onto Deer with that shotgun, but he does not have enough healing to get back inside of the safe zone. So Real Gamers is out because of the terror that the outside of the safe zone can cause you.
Yep, the last revive flight taken off. Sud not going to be on it. Wicked Esports going to only have 3 in the mix. They actually have some pretty decent positioning, but if exposed, obviously it's not going to make for a great one. We are going to see the revive flight come through. Dior going to be there to contest. Zero gets beamed out of the sky. Dior going to be beamed on the top side of this building. Resume picks up potential 2 more kills there. Honey going to go ahead and get the finish. Oh, Honey, why did you have to steal the kill? That doesn't matter. Honey getting on the board. SNS sites going to go ahead and stay alive. That's going to be 2 for the guys over at, or the gals over at SNS sites. Honey picks up their second. Roshank going to take one on the Prince. And now Roshank going to be pushed by multiple Wreck by Reaper's crew. 12 kills on the board for them. They're going to get the Thirst. That is going to do it for one of those players from SNS. And I think that was Roshank. Yeah, Roshank is going to be... Roshank's the guy, though. So that's maybe not the girls for... Honey, I believe, is a girl. They're probably subbing in, so... Honey, 2 kills on the board, probably going to play positioning and play for some placement points. Nonetheless, Game 4 is coming down to the nitty-gritty. It's going to be on the inside or outside portion of this launch base map as we see that last airdrop come through too. Magic's going to be taking some shots, not going to get anything to connect. They got 11 kills on the board. There's somebody to take a look at too. Not for the grand scheme of things, but definitely for this game.
And right now, although the circle is super small, there's a lot of teams and they are trying to evenly spread out as much as possible. I do see that
Honey is a guy
Aphelion,
too.
I
I
think
just
that's...
got the confirmation from God's Eye. I'm sorry, I wanted to clear that. Honey is a guy.
Well, there you have it. But yeah, Aphelion Savages, I believe that's the name, is going to be losing TJ as he gets knocked out by Shogun. Saints trying to cause more pain into their opponents. The side of Aphelion does have 9 kills as they kill Shogun. But Miguel is going to be still alive and under the tunnel. He does not want to know about no fight. He knows that he's in the safe zone and he's not moving out of there. But the Aphelion roster continued to be in the top part, and Beatsy gets knocked down by Menace. That's the other Aphelion squad. Pretty much battling it out against like Aphelion inners fighting there. Only leaving Honey and Roll for them. They're going to be throwing the nades. They know they have the height advantage. And this is a really weird area to be the last safe zone, I might as well say it. With a tunnel under all of them, I'm not too sure who could have the advantage in here.
I'm going to have to go with Lethal War. Right now, they're going to get a wipe onto Wicked Esports. They're going to be down and out of this matchup. Game number 4, a lot better than the first 2 games, but not as good as it needs to be. Menace going to go ahead and take a shot onto, oh man, Aphelion trying to get back in the board. As I do see the knock comes through. We're going to see AE Savages actually going to be in the mix too. Will they be able to get the finish onto that player that was knocked? Woof, no. We're going to see the res come through on the back of Simp, who is getting that through. They have a little bit of cover here, but this zone's about to crash down, and it might be a little bit of devastation for Team 20.
And there's only 11 people alive. The side of Aphelion does have still the full roster in place. Lethal War trying to stay alive. Draco getting his... I think that's the 10th kill for Draco even. No, that's kill number 9. He's gonna spot... Ooh, he gets the kill number 10 with that Fennec onto Rogue. Eliminating that squad. That's gonna be a 4B3B1. Sword gets the knock onto Wolf. Draco trying to get the kill onto Magic. Lethal War trying to fight back. Magic barely staying alive, finally gets knocked down by Soar. They're gonna get pushed over now by everyone from Aphelion. They all drop dead one by one. And wait, there's one more player. Where is he? Oh, Miguel.
Oh!
Miguel with a sneaky play ends up dying. Aphelion does it, but Miguel at least steals that 2nd place. And I still have no idea who could have won today. Verdict.
Bro, it's going to be another one where we just can't call it. Game number 4 in the books. We're about to start up the giveaway after we review the scorecard. It's definitely going to be one for the, for the bookkeepers to do. I am not going to be able to keep up with these scores. And I don't know if casters are able to do it. I can't do it. I'm not a great multitasker. I would love to be able to efficiently do it if I could get, if I built or made a spreadsheet where it'd be easier for me to do. Obviously, I work a full-time job. I'm not able to keep up with it as some of you guys who have a little bit more time on your hands. If you got a way of doing it, let me know. I saw where Valka was actually going to do it for us, but we'll see if that's the case come next week. Valka will do it. Okay, we'll see. Can I get that in paper, written?
Someone sign on it, just making sure that.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's gonna be the fourth and final game. But this is not over just yet, right, Verdict? We still have something coming up our way.
It is. That is the fourth and final game. We take a look at the card of the night here. Last card of the
Draco
night.
with 10 kills.
Draco with 10 kills, 2,000 damage, 7 kills for Soar. Acer picks up huge kills. 1 kill and 1,000 damage, that's tough for EDU. 1 kill and 1,000 damage for Menace. That is tough, dude. When you get 1,000 damage games and you only have 1 kill to show for it, meanwhile, you got a teammate who has only double the amount that you have and he has 10 times as many kills, that math doesn't add up, right?
He does not. He definitely does not. I mean,
Nonetheless,
stuff like happens, right? At the same
yeah.
time, they all are trying to get the kill as quickly as possible. There's not a moment to say like, oh, I already got him low, let me get the kill, because like even if you think about doing it, there's the slight chance that he might be able to run away, and you don't want that to happen. So it sometimes turns out
you
to be
don't want
that
to
way.
overextend and put yourself in a position to be, taken out. So, obviously in the Battle Royale game, there's a lot of factors into the mix, that being a few of them. Taking a look at the scorecard, SNS Los Muertos, where did they finish at? Or SNS Sites, they finished up with 3 kills and a 9th place finish. I was looking to see how well they did towards the end of this matchup. SNS Los Muertos obviously gets knocked out early, which is very unfortunate, but they pick up 5 kills, so they're showing promise. I'm definitely keeping an eye on these teams that are coming up and are on the come up, and I am looking forward to seeing how they progress in their abilities. So, 3rd place finish for Lethal War, who has probably been one of the teams that we consistently have talked about this in these 4 game spans, right?
A team that we did not have on our way, but today proven to us that they are able to get a lot of kills on the top tier teams. So it is all gonna come down like in this final game, 3rd place, and what was the total? Like 13, 12, 13. Yes, 13 kills. It was a little bit too late, but throughout the whole tournament, like we were mentioning, how they were able to pick up those key frags and at the end not necessarily clutching the play at the end like completely, but they made the first step, right? They already made the first step of being able to take those fights, take those gunfights properly. Now they got to make sure that they are clutching it at the end so they can continue to be alive and continue to be in the game to get as many kills or even more than they got in the final and 4th game in here.
Yes, indeed. As we do see, Wreck by Reapers, one of those teams that we have put in our teams to watch that are also up on the come up. They have, 16 kills? That's pretty admirable finish here, game number 4. Trying to take a look at it, Wicked Esports not able to produce the numbers that they probably needed to contest in a top 3 spot, but still got to give them a shout out for 9 kills. Resume himself, you saw that 1v3 scenario where he took out 2 almost instantly, pushing. That 3rd one got taken out eventually, but not going to be able to seal the deal here in game number 4. And then we saw the thirst from on Citrus in the vehicle by Baker and IG Outcast. They only pick up 4 kills, but those 3 kills that they got on Palette or on Alchemy, definitely huge. So yeah, that's going to conclude our portion of the stream here. We're actually going to go ahead and start the giveaway, as I think I should make notice. I should probably screen share Sue so that way you could see it.
Yeah, I would appreciate that so I can try to tag as well.
Let me see. We're going to just do screen share. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and start it up. Who do you guys got money on? I hope it's me, bro. I really want another pair of these. I'm kidding, guys. I want you guys to take advantage of it. So we're going to go ahead and start it up nonetheless. Psycho! MA Psycho! First player picked, first viewer picked. I don't know if he's going to be in chat. He should be.
Yeah, he is.
All right, that's going to be one. MA Psycho. Gonna be in the mix. The first picked player / viewer. We're going to go for another.
And it is...
Nuke! I don't think I saw Nuke, but I might be wrong.
I cannot tag any Nuke.
All right, we're going to move on. Nuke. Sorry, buddy. K Queen B. Not RB, but Queen B. K. Brownie, your bot.
Yes,
K Queen B, I see you.
So, yep.
There we go. Second winner.
And third.
Last but not least. Sincerely. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing for me either.
Unfortunately, moving on to the next name. Damn it, Sin. Soft spoken.
There you go. Yep.
3 guys, you saw it here. We've got all the names called. Nonetheless, that's going to bring us to our conclusion. Got to give a huge shout out to Gil. Gil, I'm going to leave you with the final words before we dip out.
Well, with everything being said, we did see a kind of week that was all over the place with a lot of teams popping up and a couple of new ones as well, which is always nice to see. So pretty happy about today and expecting for a lot more the next one. As of today, thank you all so very much for watching. As always, like, you all are the thing that makes all this possible. We are eternally grateful for that. I am eternally grateful for that. Thank you, Benedict, for being alongside with me, for bringing me in here with you 1 week again. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
We will catch you guys next time. Got to give a shout out to Trovo, HyperX, SXC, and Juju Energy. Make sure you use code Meseeks. We're out of this thing. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go ahead and get ready for a raid.
Let's go.